Are you struggling to get the most out of your Azure Search queries? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into a common issue: how to return the top documents for each facet in Azure Search. I totally understand how frustrating it can be when your search results don't match your expectations. You want to see the best documents for each facet, but instead you're left with incomplete results. This is a challenge many users face. Let's break down the specific situation. One user recently asked, is there a way to set the top parameter for each facet in Azure Search? They explained that after setting the top parameter to 50, they only see results for the first facet, leaving other facets empty. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's happening here? When you set the top parameter, it limits the total number of results returned across all facets. This can lead to situations where only the first facet gets populated, leaving others without any results. Understanding this limitation is key to finding a solution. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a workaround that can help you achieve the desired behavior with your Azure Search queries. To address the user's question, we need to understand how Azure Search handles facets and the top parameter. Unfortunately, Azure Search does not allow setting the top parameter for each facet directly. However, there is a workaround. The user can retrieve the top documents for each facet by executing multiple queries. This means running separate search queries for each facet to get the desired number of results. To implement this, the user can create a function that takes a facet as an input and returns the top documents for that facet. This function will execute a search query with the appropriate parameters. Finally, the user can combine the results from each facet into a single response. This way, they can present the top documents for each facet in a structured manner. Fun fact: did you know that Azure Search can handle millions of documents? But even the best systems have their quirks. Let's make sure you get the most out of it. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests using the facet query with specific parameters. You can set the facet to your desired field, sort it by value or count, and specify the count to limit the number of items returned. For example, you can set the count to 5 to get the top 5 documents for each facet. For more detailed information, you can refer to the Azure Search documentation linked in the response. Here's a pro tip: always test your queries in the Azure Search Explorer. This tool can help you visualize the results and adjust your queries for optimal performance. And there you have it. With these strategies, you should be able to return the top documents for each facet in Azure Search. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks on optimizing your Azure experience.